But we're gonna do our best, at least not to die, because yeah, dying is bad. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start a timer and everything. Basically on character control. So I'm gonna reset first, so I don't get a bad drop, which I'm gonna try to manipulate. So here we go. Okay. Right. So this is the first Castlevania game for NES. One of the most. It's notoriously known for being difficult, which it is. It's one of those games though that it's more difficult casual than when a lot easier. It's still a difficult run in many ways, but we're gonna try to do the best of it. The jump mechanics are pretty clunky. When you do a jump, you have to commit to it. There's no way of backing off or turning around or decreasing your momentum. You just have to commit. And here I need to focus because I need to hit a certain pixel. That is the one. Should be. Clock. Nice.
Nice. So Andy wants this clock to do a trick on the upcoming boss.
Also did a nice damage boost with the bat there, skipping a whole underground section, which saves like 15 seconds or something. That was good. Alright, so we're gonna manipulate the bat pattern here and try to get a critical hit on the bat, which is frame perfect. We're gonna do our best.
Oh, nice.
I promise you, it's frame perfect. Not kidding.
Yeah, frame perfect, NES games, 60 FPS, a 60th of a second to hit that timing.
Well, now I can. I mean, even if I fail the rest of the run now, at least I got that trick right.
Yeah.
This is fine. Those who know me, though, in my speedrun games, I'm not much for backups. So when things go wrong, it can go really wrong. But you should never say that out loud in a marathon, right?
You're totally prepared, I know it.
Yeah, I am prepared. I actually practiced backups today, mind you. Okay, anyway, so what we need to do here is manage our heart count. We need to have enough hearts to finish the stage, basically, and I'm gonna have 9 hearts here, which is a bit dangerous, because if you have 8 hearts or more, you can actually get a second whip upgrade, and we don't want that second whip upgrade. Because there's a trick coming up in stage 4 which requires a short whip to work properly. And it's not even... Not sure I'm gonna get it, but at least I'm gonna try. So that way to the left there, this has a suggestion. They want you to go, but damage boosting is a thing in this game, thankfully. So now the most trivial boss fight in the game is probably coming up. It's the Medusa fights. It's not even hard casually. There's basically no way to fail it.
Yeah, and Andy picked up the duplicator so we can have 2 weapons out at the same time.
Yeah.
Not that it's really needed, but yes.
Yeah, so what it does is when you hit something with the holy water, it kind of hits the enemies multiple times, and that kind of stacks up. So the next candle you hit is gonna be a duplicator. So I hit one of the bone pillars in the previous screen, and that set it up to be a good drop. Okay, this stage is where it starts to get tricky, so let's hope we make it through all right. Let's do this instead.
A little damage boost here, nice.
7 hearts. So heart count, we're gonna throw 1 heart and whip 1. Fudge you. Come on, birds. Birds are jerks. At least that skeleton didn't knock me down. That section is a lot more scary than it looks. The jumps are actually tight, and last skeleton can sometimes throw a bone at you that knocks you into the pit, and there's not really much you can do about it.
Yeah, like Andy said, once you jump, you're committed, and you see the bone, and you're like, oops, I'm going into the pit.
He was nice, so that's good. Okay, this is also scary, so let's hope we can get it.
Yeah, this requires some precise jumps behind the pillars.
Oh god. Made it through. You can save that section up by taking a damage boost with the bone pillar, but you know what I said about backups and safe play, right?
And especially with the boss that's coming up, the mummies.
It's also
They can be a little bit trolly, but it should be fine.
It's a specific way we're doing this screen to kind of set up for another double duplicator here. And there it is, nice.
So what Endy's gonna do is gonna use the cross once the mummies are like stacked on top of each other, and they will just take lots of damage immediately.
So there's 4 different mummy patterns you can get, 4 different variations of the pattern, and you have to react accordingly depending on what you get. So I was able to read the pattern correctly and do the quick kills. That was good. Doing good so far, but
time for the crucial trick. Why you wanted the.
It has 7 seconds on the line here. We don't wanna lose 7 seconds, guys. We really don't. But this trick is really precise, and I've been bad at it lately. It's a buffer there to set up the correct pixels. Let's see here. Is that good? I think it's too high.
I think it's fine.
Oh!
Nice. And that's the reason why I didn't want the long whip, because if he had a long whip he would have hit the bat which he needed to boost up on the ceiling.
The irony if I would have died there on that jump, I was really close to falling down in the pit actually. Okay, this is a stupid section. You can get an axe drop here, and we don't want the axe drop. Please, game. Oh, there's fine.
There it
That's
is.
fine. That's fine. That's good.
That's excellent.
Now we can't get another one. Perfect.
In before you get like a random knife or something.
Don't think it, man. Oh, nice. That was a perfect screen.
Awesome.
Can't believe it. That is way harder. That's actually, when I started speedrunning this game, that screen was the one that took me the longest to learn. Out of everything, except maybe the Dracula fight. So,
This is going well so far.
yeah, surprisingly enough. This game kind of has a history of things going wrong in marathons, honestly. I mean, there's always something that can happen. There's axe drops, there's random deaths, there's bad patterns, there's...
Yeah, I guess like this game, just like Battletoads, it was kind of known for its difficulty back in the day.
Yeah. It's also very punishing. I mean, some of the strats make it easier, you know, when you know what to do, but the window to do everything is very tight. So, and since you have to commit to the jumps, like we talked about earlier, it's like you can see it happening before it's, you know, it's you have time to grieve over the moments before they actually happen. All right. So the 5th stage here, this is the most notorious boss fight in the game, Death, of course. But we're gonna try to make him not so hard by using the holy water. So the only thing we need to be careful about in this stage is not getting a drop that will, like a knife or a clock drop that will, you know, make us lose the holy water. And we're fine so far. I think we're out of the risk zone for getting bad drops, but I'm not 100% sure. Unless I do a whip here, which I will not do. There's an axe in that candle, which can block your way if you whip. Like, it's fun to whip things. I mean, whipping knights. I mean. But if you do it too much, it might bite you in the butt. Alright, I'm gonna do some nice strats to get through this axe knights here. I'm gonna throw that one precisely so it hits the skeleton, nice. Also we have 11 hearts. Now we don't have to mind the heart count anymore because we already have the long whip. But we do want enough hearts to be able to finish off Death properly, and if I'm counting correctly, we're fine. So this should be good. So yeah, you probably noticed it already, but when you hit something with the holy water, basically, as long as the holy water is active, the hitbox disappears from it, so
you can just walk through stuff.
Exactly. There's a safety meat here, but you remember what I said about safety, right?
Yeah.
Who needs safety meat anyway? I mean, who eats wall meat anyway? Come on, Simon. Meat from the wall? It's disgusting, man.
Okay, incoming death.
Okay, don't screw this up. Ah! Ah! Stop it! Okay, die. Timing is stupid there. Sometimes your inputs doesn't get eaten, but they feel like they do because the timing to jump, whip, and throw is pretty weird. So I almost messed it up, but we got through. It's fine. This is fine. Where's the dog?
No, this is not fine. The dog is gone.
Okay. Okay. So the final screen here, well, not the final screen, but the final stage. We kind of have to do this section in a very specific way because it's frame-based and basically pattern manipulation of the bats here. So if I mess up something, I might get a chasing. Oh, okay.
He was thinking about it.
He was thinking about it, and this bat is named Dave, and Dave the bat is a bastard, just like Dave in real life. Shoutouts to Junker Dave. Let's see here. Yes, kidding, man. I love you.
Dave actually donated $10 in your last round, so
Yeah, but wasn't he having some... I think he had some kind of... Yeah, he always has some... I don't know.
Hidden agenda.
Exactly. Okay, so we took... Wait, did I take a safety meat? Why? Did you say something that made me took it?
We're talking about Dave.
Oh, man! There's always Dave!
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Even when he's not here,
I think he is, yeah. It was clear for a...
Oh,
for
there's the dog.
For a good 10 seconds or so.
Come on, Dave. Okay, so the most annoying part of the run coming up, the Dracula fight, and this is probably where my run ends.
And it's gonna try and get a frame-perfect crit hit on the Dracula, which will do a lot of damage.
Uh-oh. No, abandon ship. We need a whole order.
Oh,
crap.
nice cross damage.
Yep, yep. That was bad. That was unfortunate. Okay, button, work, please.
Oh,
missed the crit.
almost.
Okay. Don't die.
You got this.
I got this. Should be fine.
Final boss. Stun lock him with the holy water, hit him in the head.
Since the Dracula fight didn't go as intended, I actually don't have that much. I don't have the duplicator. Oh! Okay.
Got
Should
this.
be fine.
Here we go. Nice. Ready for the button. And GG.
That was pretty good, actually. It could have gotten a lot worse. Tell 17? What went wrong?
That's a great time.
It's a good time, but I almost expected it to be better. I got both the cave skip and the bat crit. What did I do?
I guess Dracula fight.
Yeah, the Dracula fight, definitely, you're right. You can actually kill Dracula in 3 cycles, but I tried to do a very hard 2-cycle strat where you throw crosses and backward jump, but the backward jump is like a 1-frame window, so you need to press kind of like a dash up in Battletoads. But I messed that up, so there was like a 10-cycle Dracula, and every cycle is like 5 seconds, so...
Yeah, that's probably most of the time.
That was a good run, and thank you for the help with the commentary, Rich. Thank you for the awesome crew, thank you for the ESA and everyone donating. And I will be back later in the week.
Yeah, stick around for more Castlevania 2 coming up.
With Burb coming up, so don't miss that.